everybody. So this is Abu Dhabi Grand Prix race reactions. I'm not allowed to show footage because F1 hates copyright, but it's Seb's final race, and he's starting at P9, Fernando Alonso P10. They're going through the grid right now. Ocon P8, Norris P7, Russell 6th, and Hamilton 5th. And then Sainz and Leclerc, Ferrari's lockout for P4, P3. And then it's a Red Bull lockout on the front row with Verstappen, P1. Sebastian Vettel. I'm gonna miss him, man. I just woke up also, so I woke up literally 20 minutes ago. Okay, time for the formation lap. Formation lap has started. This is the longest season in F1 history. 246 days long. Wow. Most of the field starting on mediums. You got Magnussen and Bottas starting on hards, and Gasly starting on the softs. Everybody else on the mediums. So we are likely to see 2 stops. So it would be a medium hard to medium or a medium hard to hard. So Leclerc and Perez are tied for P2. Russell, if he wins with fastest lap, and Leclerc and Perez don't finish in the points, then Russell would take P2, Leclerc would take P3, and Perez would take P4. Alright, drivers reforming, ready for the start of the final race of the 2022 season, and the final race of a great career from Sebastian Vettel. 4-time world champion. Great driver. Just awesome guy. And it's coming to a close today. Also, final race for the time for Daniel Ricciardo. Well, here we go. 5 red lights. Ready on the grid? It's lights out and away we go in Abu Dhabi. Down into turn 1. Verstappen is into the lead. And then Norris is going to clear one of the Mercedes. Now, I saw Seb looking for a move. Couldn't quite do it. Down in the hairpin. Leclerc goes to the inside of Perez. Can't quite do it. Sergio slammed that door as soon as it was opened. Signs to the inside of Hamilton. A little bit of contact. Hamilton's off track. What was Sainz doing, bruh? First lap is always so crazy. Alright, let's watch this. So Lewis, yeah, there was contact. Sainz got into him. I think it's fair that Lewis retook his position. Oh, 200th career start for Valtteri. Cool. Also, Fernando Alonso's final race for Alpine. Nick's final race in F1 for a while. Gasly's final race for AlphaTauri. Latifi's final race in F1. Verstappen leads by 9/10. Now only 8. Oh boy. And Gasly gets down the inside of Latifi. Yeah, there's a 4-car pack right now. Final 4 in the field. I think that's a good call by the FIA. No investigation necessary. Going through that corner, Latifi has flashbacks of 2021. DRS enabled. Lap 3. Leclerc not going to have DRS on Perez. Russell down in P7. Hamilton not even on the podium right now. Charles Leclerc up ahead of him in P3. Hamilton is going for it. He doesn't care that Leclerc's fighting for P2. He's like, I want to win. Hey, that's the camera angle where any lapped cars between Hamilton and Verstappen were allowed to overtake, and we were all so confused. Bro, the last year's Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, was supposed to be my first ever, and then I didn't realize that GP would start at around 7 a.m. And I woke up around 8:45, so I missed the entire thing. Nobody is watching. I'm just talking to myself. I don't care. I'm gonna keep streaming for my memory more than you guys to watch. But yeah, Sainz goes to the inside. Sainz made a little bit of contact with him. Hamilton went off track and retook his position. I think that's fair. Look at that. All four tires up in the air after he hit the sausage curb. What? That's stupid. What? That's so dumb. Why would they? Huh? Lewis was forced off track, and Sainz overtook him after forcing him off track. Lewis should be able to keep the position. Sainz shouldn't be penalized. That's what. I'm worried for. Hey, Hamilton by Sainz. What a move. Now Lewis is just over a second behind of Charles Leclerc. Dang, Verstappen is dominating. It's gonna come down to pit strategy, like most F1 races do. Also, congrats to George Russell last week, getting his first Grand Prix victory in his career. I know in F1 they call it their maiden victory or their maiden pole. I don't get that, but am I just stupid? I don't know. Anyway, still nobody watching. I am still just talking into a TV by myself. Awesome. So, oh boy. Russell. And almost some contact between Sainz and Russell. George, I was just talking about him. Sainz just cut him off. George was forced to break out quick. If he didn't do that, George would have gone spinning and taken his P2 effort out of possibility to happen. Dang, Norris is down in P7. I'm sad that Norris is struggling. Lando needs to. I mean, I know he loves McLaren, but unless McLaren like improves and becomes a race winner each week, then like Lando needs to get out of there. Because just like Reddick in NASCAR, right? He was good at RCR, but he's definitely gonna be better at 2311 because they have better equipment. They are like turning into one of the leaders of Toyota. They are a very close second to JGR in Toyota leaders category. Seb's still in P9, and it's right there with Esteban. He's going to have a new teammate next year. I don't know if I talked about this before, but I think it's really, really dumb that Gasly, with the small offenses that he's committed, is 2 penalty points away from getting a 1-race ban. Like, that's stupid. Oh, shoot. Hamilton went wide. Alright, down the straightaway, big run for Sainz. He looks to the outside and is by Hamilton. Great move from Carlos Sainz. Seb into P8. Let's go. Now Ocon around the outside is going to get back the position, under braking. Here comes Sebastian. Can't quite get there. Ocon back into P8. Woo! I want to go to an F1 race so bad. I might. It's a very low possibility, but I might go to Coda next year. Oh, here comes George Russell on Hamilton. Silver Arrows fighting for P5. To the outside goes Russell. And up into P5 is George Russell. Oh, shoot. Hamilton's losing power. No. What? How could he be losing power on only lap 10? Oh, that makes me very sad. Three-car battle for P8. Now Seb with DRS. Down the back straight. Heavy on the brakes. Can't quite get there is Seb. Looked to the inside, but just didn't have. He was just too far back. Now, down the back straight. Slipstream and DRS. Here comes Sebastian Vettel. To the outside, can't quite make it. "21 minutes into the stream. Yes, somebody finally is here. I'm not talking into a brick wall anymore. Hello. Oh, they left. Nobody likes me. Oh, they're back. Yes. Don't leave this time, please. I don't want to be talking into a TV. And they left. Come on, Seb. Sainz says he doesn't agree that the pace is good. Why Seb? Why does Seb have to be the first one to retire? First we lose Kimi last year. Or who's the second one to retire? Still, we lose Kimi last year, Seb this year. Man, who are we gonna lose next year? Fernando? We're also losing Danny this year. Like, oh, and the person is gone again. Nobody wants to watch my stream. To be fair, they're not looking at anything but a black screen because I can't show the race because copyright reasons, but still, I'm talking about it. Oh, to the outside goes Seb. Here he goes. Come on, Seb. Come on, Sebastian. You're right there with him. Can't quite get him into the braking zone. Dang. I was really excited about that one. If Seb DNFs, I will cry. Lewis already has 2 track limits violations. Well, he says there's something up with the car. Albon, his first stop done. 2.6 second stop, pretty good from Williams. Hey, go Lando. Oh yeah. Albon already under the hards. I don't know why he's stopping on lap 13. Or for him it was lap 12. Or 12 laps in, 13 like on lap 13. What am I saying? Alright, Seb, come on. You got this. Just get this slipstream in DRS. You got 2 DRS zones coming up. Danny, come on, Danny Rick. You're just finishing the points, please. Or at least, like, the last guy out of the points. The grid is going to be so mixed up next year. So, Red Bull is going to stay the same, Ferrari is going to stay the same, Mercedes is going to stay the same. Sauber, also known as Alfa Romeo, is staying the same, and that's it. Williams will have Albon and probably Logan Sargent, which is very exciting. First American on the grid since Alexander Rossi was in F1. Aston Martin will have Stroll Alonso. Haas will have K-Mag and Hulk, which is going to be awesome. AlphaTauri is going to have Tsunoda and De Vries. And then, cars in the pits. Ocon, slower stop for Yuki. Back to grid next year. Alpine is gonna have Esteban Ocon and why can't I think Gasly. McLaren is gonna have Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. And that is the grid order for 2023. Verstappen onto his second set of mediums. George says the front tires are gone. A 3.2 second stop for Zhou Guanyu. Seb up to P6 after pitting. Here comes Seb on Sergio Perez. Oh shoot, Sergio's down to P6. Leclerc's P2. What? What happened to Sergio? How bad of a stop did he have, man? Let's see who stopped. Oh, George was slow in the release. Oh, Sergio locked up. That's, I think, what lost him a lot of his time. Oh, he's back by Sebastian. Sainz gonna come into the pits now. Unless Verstappen has an Azerbaijan 2021, he's gonna win this race. I want the triple burnout recreated today. Seb, Fernando, and what was that Mercedes? I think that was in 2017, so that would be Valtteri. That would be so cool if they recreated it. And then instead of Valtteri, it's Verstappen doing burnouts with Fernando and Seb. That would be so cool. We need that. Imagine if in the middle of the race, you know how pit road it goes like under turn 1? Imagine like the tunnel or like the track just breaks and collapses into pit road. Not only would you have a hole on the track, you also wouldn't be able to exit pit road. So Russell set the fastest lap. Fernando looking for P5. Alonso runs lower. Seb is running the high lane in that set of corners. I don't know what set it is. It's the 4th and 3rd before the Latifi corner. Hamilton into the pits. Onto the hards. And a clean stop. 2.3 seconds. Oh, it's nice. And now Hamilton falls back down the order. And it's now down to P9. How did Danny Rick get ahead of Lando? Oh, Lewis thinks the floor is broken. Seb currently P4, but he hasn't stopped yet. Same with Danny Rick. K-Mag P11 hasn't stopped. Top 2 haven't stopped, and Fernando Alonso hasn't stopped yet. Those are... Oh yeah, and Valtteri hasn't boxed yet. So there are 5, 6, 7 out of 20 cars haven't stopped. Max should be I think Max is going to box this lap. Same with everybody who hasn't boxed yet. Lewis up to P7 as Fernando Alonso comes into the pits and exits. 2.4 second stop. 2.3 for Danny Rick. Sainz gets by Vettel. Seb P5. Has he stopped? Leclerc has not stopped yet. Leclerc and Seb have not stopped. Only two still on the mediums. And now George Russell's gonna get by Sebastian. Now Seb's mediums are not gonna play an advantage. Sebastian and Charles should be coming in this lap. Remember when at the beginning of the season we thought Leclerc was going to be world champion and that Ferrari was going to be constructors champion? Also 3.0 second stop for Charles Leclerc. What about Seb's? Seb always has a great run and then blows it. Or like the team blows it. Or like somehow in some way, he doesn't get the good finish. Except for Azerbaijan 2021. But that was just a crazy race. Still, there is a total of 0 people watching this stream. Hey, somebody's here. Let's go. Oh, they left. Dang it. Oh, they were here 20 minutes ago. How did I not see? George gets by Seb. Or got by Seb. They're just showing a replay. Oh, George has a 5-second penalty. As it stands, Sergio is P2 in the championship. because he is P2 in the race. Leclerc is P3 in the race. Hamilton now going to get past Vettel. Seb, you need to pit, man. Pit window opened 9 or 8 laps ago. No, 9. Wait. Opened on lap 14. It opened 9 laps ago and you still haven't boxed. Seb. Come on, man. You have to stop, man. Alonso up into P11. Sonoda looking for it as well as Valtteri Bottas. Alonso P12 now. How is Lance Stroll ahead of Fernando Alonso? I don't like this.
Maybe put a set of socks on at the end to try and get some overtaking done. That's indeed as if George Russell is going to stop again, which by the sound of that conversation, he will do. It's you. Yeah, I was going to say that does sound like he's going to pit again. But just to confirm what you were speculating, Coffee, about Vettel, I do think they are going for that one stop. He's publicly said that the front line are still okay. He's struggling with the rears. But if you look at their track position, he's 5 seconds ahead of Ocon, and they both got one stop to go effectively. Yeah. So, yeah, I think you're right. I think it could be a one stop there they're aiming for. Let's see what transpires with that. Can Fernando Alonso get past Yuki Tsunoda?
Fernando going for a one stop? Is that what they just said?
Potentially slower car in the past. He doesn't want to get past him there, though, does he? Because he needs the detection point here, and then to pass him with the rear wing open. He passed him on the way into that chicane. He'll get mugged again.
The inside goes Fernando and clear for P11. How did Valtteri just get dropped from that battle? Hey, somebody's here. Can't miss their message this time. Okay. Yeah, Seb, you're down to P8. Pit. Box. Box, Seb. Box. Now, please.
To Abu Dhabi this year. And next time, and it's in Brazil and before, Lando really pulls gears fast into a corner. That's what they've got the engine singing. We're just getting eaten up by everybody. What's next to us? Sitting down. We're watching, so these are 2 stoppers.
Then box, Seb. Come into the pits. Everybody's passing you because you haven't stopped yet. Get in the pits, homie. Danny Rick up to P16. Sad how much Danny Rick has been struggling at McLaren.
It just seems at the moment the majority of that field are all out there looking at a 2-stop race. Apart from Sebastian Vettel,
oh, Seb is going for the one stop. Into the pits is the Aston Martin.
he's coming towards you in the pits. You might even say he's doing it his way. Well, actually, his way we didn't split earlier, but I think this is the earliest they can stop and try to make a one-stop work. Oh, it's a little bit slow on the right.
Oh, it's a slow stop. Dang it. 4.1 second stop. If Seb doesn't finish in the points, I will cry. If Seb doesn't get even like a top 15 finish, I will be so sad. And if he has a mechanical failure, I will find Aston Martin's shop. Pierre Gasly by K-Mag. Alright, so just here. Hello, whoever is here. If it's the Dragon Squad, I'm sorry that I missed your message earlier. Oh, 2 people are here. Let's go. I'm not lonely anymore. Hello, the 2 people that are here. Seb is P19 now. But only 4/10 behind K-Mag. Charles Leclerc chasing P2. Sergio 3.9 seconds ahead. But at the rate that Leclerc is gaining, he might be able to get by Perez, or at least battle Sergio in 6 laps. So what they said. Yeah, as it stands, Perez is P2 with 19 points, including the fastest lap point. Sorry, pretty tired still. Fernando Alonso into the pits for the, I believe, his 2nd stop. Oh no! Fernando's retiring! No! Every time he's having a good run, Alpine just doesn't give him a good car. Or they don't give him a reliable car. He has a good car, but it's not reliable, and he's DNF'd because of that. I don't think Alonso has crashed once all season. All of his DNFs have been mechanical. And now Fernando is out of his final Grand Prix for Alpine. His final competitive one. Zip down the inside! What a move on Gasly. That was aggressive. He was far back from down the straightaway. Now Mick's gonna get by Valtteri. Oh, Gasly's gaining on Seb. Seb is gonna really have to be aggressive if he's going for a 1-stop. His tires are gonna be so shot at the end. Leclerc is gaining. And he's taking the fastest lap now from Sergio Perez. K-Mag exiting the pits. It's so sad for Fernando. He might. Okay, so Alpine is going to be great next year because as soon as Fernando leaves the team instantly improves. I don't know why, but that's just how it goes around there. So Alpine is going to be great. Gasly and Ocon are probably going to win a race. And then Aston is actually gaining, like, they are actually getting more competitive. Seb is having good runs week in, week out. Lance Stroll, surprisingly, is having good runs. So,
Going through the emotions that Nico Rosberg might have gone through here back in 2016, when he would quite like his teammate that night to have got a bit of a move on.
Sainz thinks Red Bull is on a one stop.
That's the question. The teams might have made their mind up, but they've got plenty of time to change it should they need to. Should we get a late safety car, for instance, in this race?
If we get a late safety car, then that will be cool. Because then Seb will have a chance for more positions. Up in the P15 is Sebastian Vettel. Now Valtteri tries to make a move, but he locks up and Seb is by. In the chicane. Gasly up to 16th. Oh, there's a water leak on Fernando's car. Whoever is still watching, please say something in chat. I want to be able to say hi to you and know who you are. Hey, now there's two people here. Imagine my microphone hasn't been on this whole time. I'd be sad. Hamilton, fastest sector 1. But, Shaq is here. Anyway, it is looking more and more likely that Lewis Hamilton will go winless in 2022. Seb only has 6 laps on his set of tires, and they are hard sets, so those will last. Valtteri and K-Mag pit for mediums. 2-stop strategy pit window is open.
On this particular lap, and the players taken out of Perez's advantage, we're down to 1.7 seconds. Well, sooner or later, he's going to get some DRS, and then it could get very, very harem-scarum for Sergio Perez. And for Red Bull. The thing is, Martin, runner-up in the Drivers' Championship, but Red Bull really want that one too, to cement what has been an incredible season for them. Very good season. That's putting personal best in.
I love the inside the helmet cam. Whenever they do that, I don't know how they do it. It's like, wouldn't that be right in the driver's face? But it looks so cool. Like, you really get to, like, see what it is like being inside of an F1 car without the G-forces and the pain and struggle of turning and gassing it up, but you get to see what it looks like from the driver's perspective. It's like Brad Keselowski at Martinsville. We got to see what it is like inside of the driver's helmet. Camera at eye level. Oh shoot, my phone's at 20%. Why does somebody keep joining the stream and leaving? Like, bruh, I want people to watch. Perez into the pits, so Leclerc is going to stay out. Go for the longer run. Common Red Bull W, 2.4 second stop on Sergio. If Leclerc didn't drive for Ferrari, I think he would be world champion. Like, if he had Ferrari level, equipment, but, not Ferrari strategy and reliability, then I think Leclerc would be champion instead of Max. But he drives for Ferrari, so. McLaren's in real life, and I don't. This is kind of off topic, but they're showing Lando Norris. So McLaren's in real life, are so pretty. Zach Brown has a very intense look on his face. I love that one-off McLaren livery that they're running right now. It's so pretty. Verstappen 4/10 faster than Charles Leclerc in Sector 2. Wow. Dang, Seb isn't going anywhere. He's just stationary in P15. I think it would be smart if they came into the pits late for softs and then worked their way through the field. Sub up to P14 as Mick Schumacher pits. Now I already said P14, my bad. My brain ain't working because I woke up at 8 a.m. to watch a F1 race. So, almost an hour into the stream. I started streaming at 7:58 a.m. It is 8:56 a.m. So, yeah. Oh, McLaren and Albon. Who's that? That's Danny Rick. Almost contact with Alexander Albon. Albon into the box. Logan Sargent now has the super license points he needs. Logan Sargent is in F1. I'm excited to see what he can do.
Verstappen to Perez, the gap 23.8 seconds. So he could pit and still come out ahead of his teammate, which will probably be better for his teammate because he can then try and drag him out of a threat from a Ferrari behind. But maybe Red Bull are thinking more about a one-stop era. Verstappen's pace is still in the 129th. The only other driver in the top 6 in the 129th is his teammate Sergio Perez. And we were talking, and Lewis wasn't happy with his car. But suddenly, on these tyres, he's faster than his teammate. Catching his teammate, must be said, is Lewis Hamilton.
Mercedes 4-5 right now.
Seems to have gone away a bit on tyres.
Perez is gaining. As it stands, Leclerc is P2 in the points.
Although you mentioned the gap with Verstappen, the World Championship second place. Yeah, exactly that. He's now given Perez the job of catching 18 seconds and passing all cars on track if he wants to get second place. He has, of course, got tyres which are 12 laps pressure on the curb. That's a tall order. It's a real X that amount, I don't know. And yes, this current pace, but if Leclerc starts really struggling in the last handful of laps, it'll be an easy target. He's got to get there first. With that magical way that the strategists have, Martin, of predicting how much performance is lost in the closing stages before it actually happens, which invariably they get right.
You good?
Quite work out that way. But if that is the plan for Red Bull, I think that the Paris camp will definitely be that it works out that way. Some kind of safety car, virtual safety car, there would play right in the Ferrari's hands.
Okie dokie, what is going to happen? Perez fastest of the race. He is gaining fast on that new set of tires. Oh, he's almost into that 1 second range on... Wait, never mind. I am really stupid. Okay. SkyQ and Sky Glass customers can watch highlights of the race alongside the live action by pressing the red button.
DRS on Russell as well now. Yeah, he's got his rear wing open down these two straights. As Russell, you can see the red light flickering away as he's charging the battery up. And got a wide line through turn 9. Possibly a bit easy on the tyres through there, but...
Here comes Lewis Hamilton on George Russell.
Mercedes that looks fastest. Ted, let's head down to you. So before this Hamilton-Russell thing gets interesting, let me tell you about Sebastian Vettel, where I know you can see he's 13th behind Joe Guanyu, but he's actually going pretty well. He's quicker than Joe Guanyu by at least half a second per lap.
Oh, awesome. Seb is quicker by about a half a second a lap from Zhou Guanyu. And he's almost into that 1 second range. Oh, crash in Sector 2. Mick and Latifi, two drivers in their final race in F1 current for the time being. Crash at the exit of the hairpin. Latifi has damage to the rear wing and the left rear tire. I don't know the damage on Mick. Yeah, Latifi has a ton of damage. Huge puncture on the left rear. Rear wing damage. Dang. First incident of the race. First even yellow flags of the race. Hamilton gaining on George Russell. Come on, Lewis. 64 minutes into the stream. Oh, Perez's fast lap time deleted. Right. You gotta see a replay of the crash. So Russell and Sainz in the pits.
Sergio Perez, but will George Russell come out behind Lando Norris? Seems to me Norris has just gone through turn one, so yes, that will happen. Sainz there. Sainz will come out behind Lando Norris as well. So Norris now
under investigation between Mick and Latifi. I don't know who's at fault. Hamilton up into the podium places. Hamilton doesn't want to do the one stop. I think Mercedes wants him to try the one stop. Seb is fast. He has pace. Okay, why won't they show us a replay of the wreck? Here we go, finally. So, Mick sent it into the corner, Latifi cut him off. That's Latifi's fault. Mick was there and Latifi cut him off. You cannot place any blame on Mick there. Yeah, it was a late dive, but, I mean, Latifi chopped his nose off. Mick had his front wing in there, and then Latifi just cut him off. Simple as that. Latifi's fault. And Nicholas got the worst of the damage. Lance Stroll being overtaken by Russell. Seb up to P11. Come on, Sebastian. He's into the DRS range. 9/10 the gap between him and Joe. Five-second time penalty for Mick? What? What? How do they blame Mick for that? Latifi completely cut him off. How are they blaming Mick for that? Huh? Makes no sense at all. So Sergio P4, Leclerc P2, but Sergio is faster. Which is about 18 seconds, 18 seconds between the gap between Perez and Leclerc. Oh yeah, Perez is gaining. He's gained about a second each lap. Seber on the outside, can't quite do it. Joe runs him out of room. But now, here comes the Aston Martin. The green machine gaining and gaining. Can he get by the Sauber? Is Leclerc going for the one stopper? Come on, Sebastian. You got this. Through the sweeping left right-hander. Oh, right, driver of the day. Well, I'm streaming on my phone, and if I pick it up to vote driver. 15 laps to go in the 2022 season. The Alpine of Esteban Ocon gets to the inside of Daniel Ricciardo.
Soft tyre at the end. About 10 or 11 laps after, guys. Yeah, exactly. Pretty late putting a medium on. You won't be quick enough. So it might be a good one, though, for the last 10 laps. If Ferrari realise that the plan that they've got to, and I forget which letter of the alphabet they're trying this afternoon, if they need another plan, could it be a soft compound tyre? Stroll eventually gets past Joe down here, and Aston Martin winning.
Seb is in the points and gaining on Daniel Ricciardo. Sergio still gaining about a second a lap. Really, really gaining. Now with DRS, here comes Sergio to the inside of Lewis Hamilton. And is into P4, or P3, sorry. Now Hamilton with DRS. He gets to the outside of the Red Bull. What's going to happen? Hamilton with DRS is going to take that position right back from Sergio Perez.
This is very good for Charles Leclerc, of course, who wants Sergio Perez to have his pace slow down a little bit. That's certainly what's happened on that last lap. Verstappen leads by 7.5 seconds from Charles Leclerc. They're trying to one-stop out in front, so for the top two.
After this race, I'm going to play some F121 career mode, or my team. I'm in the fight for the championship with Valtteri Bottas. So, yeah.
Into view, and that's not what Sergio really wanted to see.
You could see very clearly there the reaction where as he went through the turbulent air of the Mercedes-Benz, and he had to give a big correction on the steering wheel to sort the car out.
That's right, you've got to learn, Martin, haven't you? We try and learn new things every day, and maybe Sergio has learned here that making a move into the chicane is not the way to go.
Absolutely. Lewis got a great exit though, but he's still vulnerable, to say the least.
And down the inside goes Sergio Perez.
Perez trying to get by Lewis, and he will do just that. Sergio back up into P3. I'm nervous. What's going to happen?
Because as we carry on, the lap starts to run out, and he's on target to be right there with the man in second place, and to try and take that second place in the championship.
I think this is the last lap for a safety car to happen. 10 laps to go in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix and also the 2022 season. The battle for P2 in the championship is on. Leclerc currently holds that position, but Perez is gaining and gaining and gaining. Okay.
it's 10 seconds. Yeah,
Right.
Lewis on the radio. Definitely wants to.
Lewis does not have DRS.
So there's three
That's how fast.
28. That's Russell.
That's how fast Sergio is.
Another in there as well.
Still gaining so much per lap. That Red Bull just so much faster than the Ferrari, but the gap is 9 seconds. I just don't know if he has enough time.
We've lost one driver from this race, Fernando Alonso. But if you want to watch the highlights along with the details, Sky Q customers can, Sky Glass customers can press their red button. So Verstappen's going to stay out in front.
Verstappen said the tires are good.
That's the message coming there from the world champion. Checo, now's your time.
Yeah, in other words, so Checo just
Gap gaining, now down to just 8.6.
see there.
Gained about a second that lap.
Some of the things that they put in at the start of the race is going down nicely.
So Verstappen ahead of Leclerc, ahead of Perez, Hamilton and Sainz, then the top five. Coming at them, Russell and Norris, both on the medium compound tyre. Esteban Ocon has about 6 seconds on Daniel Ricciardo at the moment and a pace advantage. Sebastian Vettel is gaining a bit on Daniel Ricciardo in 10th place, with Lance Stroll on the mediums behind him.
This is sort of a Michael Schumacher-esque drive there from Max Verstappen. It's kind of like, it almost looks, however slow he's driving, he's pulling away. It just looks so casual with the way that he's minding the cars at the end of the Grand Prix, particularly the tyres.
So we dropped to P6, but maybe battling back to P5.
Also known as the two mates.
Yes, George Russell. Meanwhile, Adam Fox, you might not have heard this team radio from a lap ago. This is Max Verstappen reporting into the Red Bull team.
9 seconds, just 7 seconds to 1.7, the 5.5. Understood.
Max Verstappen in a very happy place out in front. Joe Biden would like to be in a happier place. Ahead of Mick Schumacher in 50. What to say, under the lights, the Alfa Romeo. As does the green of the Aston Martin, you see the green of Lance Stroll, catching Sebastian Vettel. You hold your breath a little bit when these two get together, but that was Vettel making way for his teammate to get past, I think.
And pushing Sebastian Vettel out of the World Championship points at this stage.
Why would Seb let Stroll by?
So,
Seb, it's your final race. Battle him.
has just put in his
Bozo.
best of the Grand Prix, also in the 1 minute 29. So he's hanging in there now. This is going to be a great fight between Leclerc and Perez.
It is, isn't it, Martin? I'm looking forward to this. This is a much closer Red Bull thought it was going to be. So if Checo is going to go full send, then Ferrari is going to have to go 2 seconds.
Coming up on 9 laps to go.
Well, it was a good idea at the time, but yeah, I think there's some in front who are trying some
There's a safety car. Seb needs to get the softs on.
2 stops, but yeah, the 2 stops won't belong to Stroll so far his teammate. I think that's probably what he's referring to as Stroll's in front of him. But yeah, so Leclerc telling his teammate not to talk to him anymore on the radio, especially in the corners. Leclerc says, look, Xavi, I know what to do now. He's got a big job ahead of him to defend.
Seb literally just completely let Lance by.
What Sebastian Vettel is saying is that, come on, everyone around us is 2 stopping here. We've gone for the 1 stop. I'm now out of the points. This is not really how it should have gone. And Stroll is ahead of Ricciardo and up into 9th. And if Vettel doesn't get into the points, there'll be a stewards' inquiry at the end of this. And Aston Martin.
Copy.
Good information, that's very good information. That left their car scrub across the track. I couldn't help but see the irony on Stroll's roll.
Seb isn't going to get points in his final Grand Prix. This Aston Martin is the reason why Seb is retiring. He said he wants to be in a car that can win, and Aston can't.
Strategy that day, as he crossed the line, he went, yeah, okay, thanks, guys.
We're about to hit 80 minutes on the stream. 4, 3, 2, 1. 80 minutes into the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and there is only 8 laps left. Can Perez gain enough? The gap is like getting smaller and smaller. Lewis says the tires are falling off. Stroll up into P10 or P9, sorry. Vettel almost has the gap down to a second, so that he can have DRS. It's just 32, or now 1/10. Now 3/10 off. 1 3/10 off. Now 0/10. Come on, Seb. Gap down to less than a second.
See 3 wins, 10 podiums. He's got a heck of a lot of goals as well. Failed to win 7 times when starting on pole in 2022. Sergio Perez with 2 wins.
18 points finishes for Sergio Perez. Yay, another person's here. Now 2 people are watching me talk about a Formula 1 race that I'm not allowed to show because F1 hates copyright. Robert Schwartzman in the Ferrari garage.
There's Charles Leclerc. You just see Sergio Perez in the background. Now, proper full set mode. What was the difference in lap time on that last lap? 0.6 of a second.
Sergio gained 0.6 that lap. He is gaining fast. Really, really fast. The gap.
7 laps to go.
Not the gap, sorry. 7 laps to go. Does Sergio have enough time? Because now Sergio is in clean air. He's not being held up by lap traffic. And he is gaining fast. Come on, Sergio. I like Leclerc, but I like Sergio a little bit more. All right. Black and white flag for Hamilton. 5 laps to go in the Driver of the Day vote. Vote Seb. We need to get Seb Driver of the Day. Because, I mean, he's done, him and Ricardo have done, Ricardo and Gasly. Oh, Leclerc and Verstappen are also going for 1 stops. I didn't realize that. Now just 5 laps to go in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Wait, 6. Sorry, 6. 6 laps to go. 5.4 now the gap.
And then Charles Leclerc. Leclerc with those hard compound tyres on now for 31 laps. Hamilton, 34 laps for his tyres. They can't wait for the checkered flag, I'm sure. What will help Perez, if he can get to these cars at the right time, is he might get a bit of DRS as he's starting to lap some back markers, Gasly and Albon, a little bit further ahead of Charles Leclerc. That might not come into play for him.
That's a great throw from Leclerc, isn't it? To split the Red Bulls. That didn't look at all like him, did it, in the opening stages?
It certainly didn't. Out of 53, out of 58. And Sergio Perez is just looking for any advantage he can find.
Max can't get Leclerc DRS. Does make it easier for Leclerc to defend against you.
Gap down to less than 5 seconds. 4.9. Now he's by the lap traffic in the way. Sergio Perez is. Come on, Checo. Come on, you got this.
Thanks ever so much, Ted. 5 laps to go of the Formula 1 season in 2000.
5 to go from Abu Dhabi.
Sainz is going to be on Hamilton on the last
0 cars between Sergio and Leclerc.
Stay tuned. I think these last 5 laps pretty much sums up
Go, Checo, go.
those disputes.
9 podiums, 19 top 10s, 2 fastest laps, but 0 wins for Lewis Hamilton in 2022, his first career winless season.
Really want to keep this W13 in his collection at all. Is in a situation that we really didn't fancy. For the race to gave him one last opportunity to keep alive that record of winning at least one race in every
Up into 8th gear is Lewis.
It's not going to happen for him this year. Bottas gets past Schumacher, 16.
Valtteri Bottas gets by Mick.
Hamilton are going to put a DRS to try and get past the
Gap down to 4.2.
fighter they're going to have to make way because they
Does Checo have enough time? That is the question.
Charles Leclerc still gaining on this lap, 0.6 of a second through the first 2 sectors once more. That fight with Bottas, keeping Schumacher at bay, has just held up Hamilton momentarily. Schumacher then eventually does move out.
Mick moves out of the way.
Chase past him. Max Lauda.
Max Lauda is Nicky Lauda's son. He's in the garage.
With that red star for Nicky. They run with at all times.
I have a think that
You can bring on the last lap.
So Checo is gonna be like right with Leclerc on the final lap if he keeps up his pace currently. This is gonna be intense.
the red Ferrari that
Who's gonna get P2? Will it be Checo? Will it be Leclerc? It's gonna come down to the final lap of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix and the 2022 season.
Absolutely right there, Martin. On board with
Max Verstappen, world champion, clinched it in Japan and didn't even know he won.
4 seconds margin and coming down even more so. There is
Wow.
Hamilton. There is Carlos Sainz keeping out.
Sign's gonna get out of traffic's way. Oh, Hamilton's gears aren't working, or shifts aren't working properly.
Did go past him, as you can see. Carlos Sainz.
Hamilton is slower.
Lewis Hamilton, who was absolutely powerless to
Mechanical failure for Lewis Hamilton.
still stuck in 7th gear at the moment.
Stuck in 7th gear.
Remedy, but this is a hydraulic issue, and this might
3 laps to go, and Lewis Hamilton will DNF.
got it down into 5th gear.
It's got it down to 5th.
This is disappointing.
Hey Ariel, this is really sad for Sir Lewis. 3 laps to go in the season, and a hydraulics issue
Penalties have been
removes him from contention.
championship.
Lewis Hamilton
Fallen by the wayside.
is officially now
2 cars out of the road in case something
a
happens.
0-win season.
Oh, what a disappointing moment for him. Sergio Perez continuing on his way. Now the gap, 2.7.
Now Sergio has DRS with lap cars.
could do with getting past these squabbling
Oh! Almost some contact. Now Sergio gonna look to the inside of the AlphaTauri. If Gasly doesn't wave him by, I don't know why. Because AlphaTauri is Red Bull's sister team. Gasly, wave by Sergio. There we go. Thank you, Pierre.
This occasion, that will help Perez, but he's now right up on the rear wing of Alex.
And now Sergio gonna get by Albon.
2.5 seconds between Charles Leclerc and Sergio Perez. This is the race for 2nd place. Hamilton
Stop showing Hamilton. We know he's DNF'd now. Come on.
here for Mercedes in 2022.
First mechanical failure of the season for Lewis.
Sebastian Vettel
And it comes when it matters most.
results of it.
Extraordinary that failure of the 22 race season 2000.
Well,
The battle here, Martin, for
2 laps to go in the season.
Sebastian Vettel. He could
Does Checo have enough time?
That would give Aston Martin 6th place in the Constructors' Championship and $12 million.
The gap now down to less than 2 seconds, I think. No, just a bit over 2. Oh boy.
A Red Bull 1-2. There is our race leader heading into the chicane.
Max has won this race unless he crashes. No cars between Sergio and Leclerc. Come on, Perez. Don't lose pace now. Please don't lose pace now.
Demonstrated how much it means to each of them to finish second to Verstappen this year.
Gap under 2 seconds and gaining fast. 1.8, 1.86. Sergio down to 1.7. Here comes Sergio Perez. I just don't know if he has time. Max has started the final lap of the season. He's already clinched the world title. And this is just the icing on the cake. Is that the phrasing? What am I saying? 1.9 the gap, 1.8. I think Leclerc has got this. I don't think Sergio has enough time. Maybe if there was one more lap in the Grand Prix, Sergio would be P2 in the championship. But it looks like it's going to Leclerc.
Verstappen a long way clear. Perez not making the impression he wants on Leclerc so far. Just 0.3 of a second on this lap. He's not had the DRS. He's not.
Yeah, Perez ain't gonna get him.
Leclerc holding on.
Charles Leclerc is gonna finish P2 in the World Drivers' Championship as Max Verstappen surges ahead.
This year to finish second in the Constructors' Championship, to finish second in the Drivers' Championship, that is a partial return to form for the prancing horse, and Sergio Perez is not making that.
Yeah, Perez just doesn't have enough. Too little, too late from Sergio Perez. Max Verstappen wins the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and the season is over. Leclerc will take P2. 15 wins on the season. The podium is just the same as the Drivers' Championship. Congrats, Max. Congrats, Leclerc. Norris is about to get fastest lap. Seb is back up into the points, and he's gaining on Ricciardo. Come on, Seb. But yeah, season over for F1. Now we have no racing until February. I am sad. Stroll is going to get 8th. If Seb can get by Danny Rick, he just doesn't have it. Daniel Ricciardo, P9. Sebastian Vettel points in his final career Grand Prix, and his career comes to a conclusion. Goodbye, Sebastian. What a run. Max literally led every lap of the Grand Prix.
Just 1.3 behind. 1.3 behind, actually.
That's close. Yes, at the end, the points in Sao Paulo did make the difference. But Max Verstappen, I honestly think that this race did sum up this season. Max Verstappen,
Max Verstappen doing burnouts. Leclerc doing burnouts as well. And we're doing the triple burnout. Let's go. Triple burnouts are back, baby. Seb needs to do burnouts. If Sebastian doesn't get to do burnouts, I will not be happy. Wait. Max, you need to bow down to your car in honor of Seb. Bow down to your car. Come on, bow down to your car, Max.
And a 15th win of the campaign too.
Yeah, that covered every which way, didn't it? Max Verstappen.
The fight was for the runners-up spot. There really was no fights for the lead here today. The Ferrari, with their best finishes, Jans Marina since 2018. Second place in the Constructors' Championship, I think they'll be happy.
Seb,
Not the greatest night for them.
Danny,
And of course, the fourth in the championship.
Latifi, Mick. It's going to be a completely different grid next year. Seb is going to... Let's go, Seb. Burn that car into pieces. Danke, Seb. What a career.
He gave it everything, Martin, right to the last, but you really would expect nothing else of this man.
And that was absolutely how to remember these days.
Points in his final Grand Prix.
Emerging from the smoke of
Season over, career over, and what a legendary driver.
now down to his Red Bull car.
Waving to the crowd for the final time. Is he going to bow down to the car? Seb.
For Formula One, like yourself, I asked him a couple of days ago, did you finish fixing that bike you were working on, that classic bike? Or is that what we're going to do next week? He went, well, I've done one of them, I've done
Well,
it's got fun.
thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Even though there was a total of 1 viewer, I hope you guys enjoyed. This will be left up as you guys will hopefully see while rewatching this. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. How do I stop streaming?